Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How is everybody doing today? Good? Welcome to Food Talk TV, guys. I'm Mr. Crown Royal. And we are making a Mexican dish today. We were going to do some stuff outside, but it's pretty hot out there. And I just had my first week back at school with all the students. So I'm tired. Don't want to deal with that heat. So I decided to do another dish inside. And this is it's this Mexican dish. It's called Costillitas and Salsa Verde. Basically, it's
cross-cut ribs.
Cross-cut pork ribs and a green sauce.
She's getting it back here.
Yeah, what?
Okay. Press it out, right?
You know how to do it?
I think invite. I think.
Maggie, right?
Yeah. I'm pressing invite. There she is.
Oh, you might need to turn my volume up right here.
Okay.
Because I usually turn it down.
It's up. Hi, Maggie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. How you doing?
Welcome in.
Oh, thank you so much for
Food
having
Talk.
me. I'm so excited. What are we making tonight?
So tonight we are making Costillitas and Salsa Verde, which is cross ribs and a green sauce.
Like this.
It's good. I love Latin inspired food.
So basically, it's the top of the rib of the spare ribs. You cut the top of it off, and that's what it is.
Okay, let's do it.
So that's what we're doing first. How's the light? Should we turn it on? Look.
Okay, let me
Look
see.
Looks
on here.
great to me. I love it. The apron.
Yeah, you got yours yet?
It's okay.
Hi, Mr. Queen.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna wait a little bit. We have about 30 people in here, so we're gonna wait for it to go up a little bit. Welcome in, everybody.
Well, we're going to continue to go.
Yes. Hi, Miss Cooking Queen. Welcome in. So, welcome to Food Talk TV, Maggie. Do you go by Maggie or by Margaret?
I do. Maggie's my childhood nickname. That's my cooking channel. I cannot wait to join you all. Man, even the gloves match. Look at the color coordination here. I'm loving it. Okay.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so you're watching Food Talk TV, and today we have a very special guest. We have Maggie, the substitute teacher, right?
Yes, that is correct. So my cooking, I like to call it struggle cooking because I'm not a professional, but we all have fun here. Hey, I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. So that's what you'll find on my channel.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah, thank
That means
you.
I need to follow you because I don't do sugars.
Yeah, he doesn't eat sugars, and then so that all sounds really good. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Absolutely. You know, as we get older, sometimes we have to make changes. So that's life.
Yeah.
Thanks, Melissa. Glad to be here. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, I actually followed you before. I saw you and I was scrolling and I followed you. I thought you were actually like a substitute teacher, and I was. Are you really, or are you just that's your name?
That's my name. So many people ask me that. That's probably the number one asked question. Are you a real teacher? I do work. I have a 9 to 5 in tech, but the teaching is the food substitutes. My mom is a retired home economics teacher, so I come from a family of teachers, but I
Wow.
like to struggle cook, and we just take recipes that we've loved for the family for years, and I still make the regular version for the family, but for me, I use the substitutes.
Okay, so the substitute teacher is like what you substitute in the recipe. That
You
makes sense.
got it. Uh-huh.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the chilies, home cooking. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the chilies.
Thank you for the
Appreciate
gifts.
the love. Tap that screen, guys. Invite 10 of your friends in here. So all I'm doing right now is just taking off the membrane from the back of the little ribs. I don't like the membrane. People just leave them on there. You can do whatever it is you want.
Hi, Cass. Thank you for the roses. So do you want to tell us, Maggie, what will be the name of your show and when you'll be coming on?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm very excited, hoping for this Friday, but it will be Foodie Friday with Maggie. Is it
Oh,
Foodie Friday? Yeah, Foodie Friday.
yeah.
Foodie Friday or Friday Foodie. But yes, we're going to be streaming. I'll be joining the Food Talk TV family. I'm very excited to have you all along, and you'll be seeing me in the boxes here as well.
Oh, awesome. Well,
That's
welcome.
awesome.
That sounds
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
I love the name Foodie Friday.
Me too. Have to thank Mustard Queen for that. That was her idea. I just
Oh,
added the
wow.
with Maggie part.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we actually have, and you said gluten-free, we actually have, what is she, the manager? Jesse? Andrea?
Yeah.
One of the managers is actually, her handle is gluten-free mama, so she cooks a lot of gluten-free food also. So
Oh, that's awesome. I can definitely get some inspiration. This is
Yeah.
a new journey for me and a lot of us who have to make changes. But, our bodies tolerate what they tolerate, but we can still enjoy our food.
Oh yes, and I don't think there's anyone that actually does like sugar substitutes, like purely just sugar substitutes. So I think there's going to be a big audience for that.
Thank you. Yes, I definitely have a sweet tooth.
What's up?
Turn that fan to a little bit this because
Yeah,
it's hitting the.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
This way.
A little bit this way. Right there's one. It was just blowing on the stove and it wasn't turning on.
Okay. Welcome in everybody. Oh, and you're.
So what time is your show going to be?
So it's going to be Fridays at 5, but this is 5 p.m. Eastern. So I'm in Atlanta, so I'm going to be East Coast 5 p.m., wherever that is, wherever you are.
We are Eastern. So
Okay,
No,
wonderful.
we're central.
I'm sorry, we're Central. Why did I say Eastern?
So it'll be 4 here.
Yeah, absolutely. Great start to the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Mark. Mark is saying, what are you making tonight, Jesse? You want to tell him? Or?
Yeah, go ahead, tell him.
Mark, he's making costillas en salsa verde, which is basically cross-cut ribs with green salsa. And then right now he's cutting the
I'm just
ribs,
cutting them down, yeah.
small, and he's putting them in the skillet. We got some new pans, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I love the color.
Thank you. We're gonna do all the same color, but one of them wasn't big enough, so we're kind of like mix matching, but that's okay. Thank you.
That's a serious knife. I'm loving it.
He's all about his knives. You should see over here on the side. He has all these knives. He needs to get like a magnet because
A holder.
a holder or something. Because
I
he has
have
so
one, I
many
just
knives.
don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't want to put it on the wall. I have what I call a barbecue closet, and I have all my barbecue stuff in there. I kind of want to do it in there, but I'm not sure.
So you're a grill master.
Try to be.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Happy Friday.
And we're both teachers. We're actual teachers, though.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Shout out to the teachers. Are you happy that school is starting or
I mean,
stacked?
we had our summer and now it's time. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. It came, you know?
I know the parents are probably happy. The teachers are probably like, womp womp.
Yeah. No, like there's these like videos where like the parents like literally push the kids out on the first day, you know, because they're ready.
Pull up on
Watch
two
it.
wheels.
Oh,
Get out.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark, for the chilies. Appreciate it.
So all we did is put a little bit of let me turn on the light a little
Can
bit.
everyone see? Is it okay?
That one went out. So.
Oh, okay.
Can they see?
Yes.
Hold on. So what about if I do this one?
Uh-huh.
All right. So
You want to turn the light on?
no.
Okay.
We put a little bit of oil on here because these ribs are going to release its own oil. And we're also going to put 2 cloves, right? Am I right?
Yes, we're gonna do. So this is about 2 pounds of cross-cut ribs, and if you go to the store, it's called cross-cut ribs. And then we're going to add 2 garlic cloves, half an onion, and 2 bay leaves, and let it cook for about 40 minutes. And then we're gonna work on the salsa. I'm gonna go over here.
No.
So this is everything that's going to be in the salsa. It's a green salsa, so it's tomatillos, jalapenos, and cilantro. So this is all for the salsa.
And I hate cloves. This is the reason why
I
hate
know.
working with cloves.
Hi,
I don't like
Andrea.
working
Welcome
with cloves.
in.
So 2, right?
Yes, 2 garlic cloves. You can add more if you wanted to.
I'm good. That's why I like the minced one.
Welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining us, you're watching FoodtokTV. We have a Mr. Crown today is making costillas and salsa verde, which is pork, cross-cut pork ribs and green salsa. We have a special guest, Maggie, the substitute teacher, and she's just joining FoodtokTV. You're getting a lot of messages.
Aw, thank you so much,
Yeah.
everyone. Can I ask questions too? What are cross-cut ribs? What is cross-cut?
Actually, where's the package?
I threw it away already.
Okay.
Why?
Take it out.
you
I
want?
don't even know what they are. It says on the package.
I told you it's the
Okay,
the
he
top.
knows.
So okay, bring it up.
Okay, he's gonna explain it
So
to
we're
you. I
looking
don't
at
know.
the spare ribs. The top part that becomes a tri-tip, not the tri-tip, the rib tips. It's usually that piece on top, right? With a little bit of all that cartilage that comes attached to the ribs. It's usually all that right there on the top.
Nice. I'm learning too. This is great.
And a lot of the Mexican restaurants will make this as a dish, right?
Yes, they do.
If you go to like a Mexican supermarket that has a restaurant, they'll have like they call them guisos, right? And they have like all these little dishes, and these one of the dishes they have is the little ribs with sauce.
And we're gonna pick 2 bay leaves. This one's broken up, so this is considered 1 and another bay leaf.
Yes.
So it's 2 garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, and a half an onion.
Yes.
You chopping the onion yet, or just throwing it in right
Whatever. Maybe you can just like quarter it or something,
Yeah.
like in 4s.
there? Maybe not that one.
Yes, please tap the screen. Let's try to get into. We're almost at 5K. Let's try to get into 5K and even to 10K also. And share the live with all your friends, please. Hope everyone had a good Friday and ready for the weekend. And how long have you had your show on TikTok, Maggie?
You know what? I have been on TikTok. I don't think it's been a year yet because it took a while for me to get to 1,000 so that I could go live. And then now I'm a little over 5,000. So it's been maybe 6 months or so, but I've had my cooking channel for a couple of years. What about you all?
How long have you been on, Jesse?
On TikTok?
On TikTok or on Food Talk?
On Food Talk?
It's been a year. We started in October. So December, I think it's about almost going to be a year, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I think it's about to be a year. Hey, Red Wagon, welcome in.
Awesome.
Okay, let's look at that. Okay, so we have the ribs, and we have the bay leaves, we have the garlic, and we have the onions, and we're gonna just let that sear.
And then 4 cups of water.
4 cups of water, yeah.
But I need, what happened to that first thing that we had out? Measuring the water?
I don't know. You see it? Oh, the water. And we're just gonna let it sear, and then put the water, let it cook, and then start making the salsa. So put it over here. Yes, Maddie Hart's baking. Yes, Maggie is joining Food Talk as no, she's gonna be she's gonna be cooking for us. Her show's gonna be Fridays at 4 Central, 5 Eastern time. Correct?
You got it. You guys will be seeing Foodie Fridays with Maggie, 5 p.m. Eastern, and whenever that is, wherever you are.
Yes. We're so happy to have you. And you think you're gonna start? You think you're gonna start next week?
That's the plan. We'll see. I got to get my feet wet. I'm over here learning, looking at all the gears, trying to share it and help promote Food Talk. So, yes, hopefully very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen your show, and you're really, really good. So I really enjoyed it when I watched you.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we usually struggle our way through the recipes, but I do like to encourage people to get comfortable in the kitchen. You've never mastered your craft. We can all learn.
Awesome. Thank you. Did you put the water in already?
No, I'm gonna let it sear a little more.
Okay, perfect. So.
We're gonna do the tomatoes.
Okay, so then for the green salsa, you need the tomatillos, which they look like little green tomatoes, but they're not. But you have to peel them and wash them. So we're gonna do that now while the meat is searing. Hi, Mississippi, welcome in. Oh, you postponed your show to welcome Maggie. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. That's so nice of you.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're getting a lot of love in the chat.
Oh my gosh, thank you all so much. You are too kind.
You can read the comments, right? Can she?
She can, yeah.
See. Okay.
She can read them.
I wasn't sure if you can see the comments, but yes,
I sure can. Okay. So thank you. I just didn't want to over talk, but yes, I was responding back in the chat. But yes, thank you all so much for the love and the warm welcome. I feel at home already.
Now, feel free to chime in or jump in whenever you want.
Oh, thank you.
Melissa loves tomatillos. Yeah, we don't really make salsa
use
as
them
much as red salsa.
Yeah, only for certain kind of tacos.
Right. I think our red salsa is perfected, but the green salsa has not been perfected, so we're trying to work on getting that better.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm so happy to be here too. Yeah, that tomatillo paper is that's something to get
the husk
off. Yeah, I'm noticing your technique washing them. I'm usually doing the struggle peel dry and then rinsing them off. But does it come off easier underwater?
It does. Plus, it's cleaning it right away. So.
Yeah.
It has a little stickiness, right?
Yeah. That's why I do it underwater.
I love that.
Oh, you made chicken tomatillo. That sounds good.
Yes.
And you could some recipes call for serranos, but we're using jalapenos.
So this recipe, when you go to any Mexican restaurant and they have it, it's very spicy, and I love the way the pork and the salsa taste, but I can't eat too much of it because they make it really spicy. That's because they put serrano peppers on there. I'm using jalapenos.
We lost her. Maybe she got disconnected.
She'll come back.
Okay, there she is. Okay.
Should we invite her back in, or?
Yeah, I did. I pressed the button. Okay, there you go. We lost you for a second there.
Okay, I'm learning on the fly. I was trying to share it on my other device, but I realized you can only watch it in one place at a time because as soon as I opened it on my phone, it took me out. So I'll keep my hands to myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've done that before, and it's never kicked me out. I've always wondered how far can you go with it kicking you out. One time I even watched the same show.
Really?
Yeah.
But maybe watching it, but me being here, were you in the box at the same time?
I've never tried that one.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is. Thank you, Mollywood. Our moderators are coming in. Okay, good. Mustard Queen has messed up too. I'm trying to see what I can do here. So I'll be clicking around, wearing what I can.
Okay. And then show the pots. So I was afraid, this is metal. I was afraid that these things were going to get hot. Over here kind of is hot, but if you touch this, it's not.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, look, it's not hot.
You want to tell them where we got them, or?
Oh, TikTok shop.
TikTok shop, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, so if anybody's interested, hey, hit up my TikTok shop. It's on there.
Is it good? I forgot to ask you how it's doing. The
I haven't even looked at it, honestly.
No, like, I mean, how is it? It's not sticking or anything?
Oh,
It's
no,
like, it's
this
cooking
is
nicely?
good. Yeah, it's
Okay,
cooking
that's-
nice.
It's like literally the first time we use it.
Yeah.
Like we took the packaging off and everything, so it's doing a good job so far.
It is. So now that it's nice and brown, I'm gonna go ahead and put the 4 cups of water.
And if you're just joining us, welcome in. Mr. Crown is making, I forgot what it was called, costillas and salsa verde.
Costillitas.
Costillitas, which is like little ribs or cross-cut ribs and salsa and green salsa. And so this is the ribs. Now we're gonna just let it cook for about, I guess, 30 or 40 minutes now, right? And then we're gonna make the salsa now. Hi, Birdie. Welcome in.
We're using that oil, or we're using
Probably that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because olive oil will burn easily.
and we're gonna throw them all on there.
Yes, we are. And we're actually going to fry them on oil a little bit. You can do it different ways, right?
There's there's a lot of ways, but there's 3 main ways. So you can fry them, you can boil them, or you can char them to make a green salsa.
And they all taste a little bit different.
No, they taste different. Yeah.
they
So
do
the
taste
charred one
different.
tastes different just because they're charred. You know.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Probably. Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Okay. So we're using about 2 pounds of tomatillos, and we're using about, how many jalapenos are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use 4.
Okay, about 4 jalapenos. He doesn't want it too spicy at all. He wants to be able to enjoy it, right?
Yeah. Wait for it to get hot.
Okay, we're waiting for it to get hot. Okay.
Now this is the tricky part, not to rub your eyes.
Yes, he's really good at that. I'm not. I'm always getting like burned from the jalapenos.
And I usually wear gloves too, but I don't know why I didn't grab any right now.
So the recipe for the salsa is really easy. Just tomatillos, jalapenos, onion, and garlic, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Brother Willie Williams. Welcome in.
Williams?
Sorry. We are cooking costillitas and salsa verde, which is like cross-cut ribs or like small ribs with green salsa. And then we're also going to have are you going to make the tortillas?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not making them fresh, the tortillas, but we have some that are like,
It's
how do you say that?
It's like a frozen dough.
Uh-huh.
It's they're not cooked, so it's just the dough itself, and you have to keep them refrigerated, and it's not cooked. So basically, it's the dough. They squeeze it together, and then they freeze it.
Right, yeah.
And
So
that's
it's as close to fresh as you can get, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're really good.
Thank you, Melissa, for the heart puffs. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're almost to 10K. Please keep tapping so we can get them to 10K. We appreciate it. And if you don't already follow Food Talk TV, please give us a follow by clicking on the follow button. And the recipe will be, and all the other recipes are on foodtoktv.com. Foodtoktv.com, and you can search all the creators, their bios, their schedule, and also the recipes.
I need some light.
Okay, I'll turn the light on. Thanks, Melissa, for the chilies. They're corn, yeah. We're doing corn, yellow corn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're yellow corn tortillas.
They also have the flour too.
Like that?
Yeah, a lot better. My eyesight ain't as good as.
Thank you for all the gifts. Appreciate it.
So I have a question about the dough being uncooked. I don't know if I've ever seen that before with tortillas. Is that common?
It's actually new. Like we started seeing it maybe a few months ago, and we were like, we went to a friend's house and we saw like, oh, this is good, and then we found him, and it's really good. So let me get the bag.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's nasty.
Yeah,
But no, they were good.
you do have to keep them refrigerated, of course, but it just says ready to cook. And as you can see, it's basically like, I mean, it's raw, but you cook it. So it has a fresh, when you cook it, it's not like the ones that are already cooked. It tastes fresh, a lot better.
Love
So
that.
yeah, you do have to keep them refrigerated though.
And the only issue I find with them is that they're really hard to separate. So you kind of have to let them
The
thaw
yellow
out.
ones are. Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow ones are kind of hard to thaw out.
Hey Kingdom. They also have flour ones. So if you like fresh flour tortillas, but you don't want to make them, you can buy them already like this, like where they're like, I guess the dough is frozen and then you just cook them and it comes out like a fresh flour tortilla. And those don't stick. These do stick a little bit, but yeah, they're so good. Yes.
I think I'm gonna do an extra garlic clove because I kind of butchered that one.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like to cut garlic.
I hate garlic. I mean, I don't like garlic. I don't know if I can say that word.
It's okay. Is it expensive to make?
what?
Which one, Brother Willie? Is it expensive to make the dish we're making or the tortillas?
Over here.
Okay, so we have, it's hot. So we have the oil is really hot, and then we're gonna cook the veggies in there. And then we have our porks cooking nicely. Oh, you wanna put a timer? 30
Yeah.
minutes?
Put the Alexa, can you put a 30-minute timer? Because it's been like 10 already, right?
Starting now.
And these cook for about until they get a little greenish.
Right. It's pretty colors. A lot of green. If it was green day, it would be good, right? Because we have all this green. I know last week FoodtokTV was doing theme and it was colorful. But I think this week there was no theme. Maybe they'll do that again.
Do the fumes from the jalapenos get you in the eyes? Sometimes when those start cooking, the fumes are even spicy.
Sometimes it's like, does the spice get in your eyes, the jalapenos?
Not really. Not to me.
Hi, Kyle. How are you? Welcome in.
Beasley?
Yeah, Kyle.
What's up, Kyle?
Okay, so Brother Willie asked about if the dish is expensive. Actually, that wasn't that. Let me show him how cheap it was. Where's the thing? Okay. So if you're listening, Brother Willie, we have the package here. We went to like HEB. It's called Jovi's, but it's HEB. It was $8 for like 2 pounds, a little bit over 2 pounds.
Show them the ribs over here.
So not expensive at all. And then this is what they look like.
Hopefully it's not hot. Is it hot?
So if you like ribs, but you want to do something different with them, and they look like that. So they're just cut real small, and it's quite a bit. That's what it looks like.
These are the ribs. Well, it's long, but I cut them into pieces.
Yeah. It came long, and he cut them into pieces. So that was $8. And all you need is onion, garlic. The tomatillos and the jalapenos are not expensive at all. So really, it's not an expensive dish at all. All that is probably like what? Maybe $3 or $4. So, I mean, this is probably like under $20, honestly. So very inexpensive to make. Thank you, Tanya.
Hi, FTTV creators. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. I'm new to Food Talk, so glad to be here.
And you're going to put the cilantro at the end?
Yeah, and this is when to blend the salsa.
We're almost at 10K. Please keep tapping. Let's get them to 10K. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Have Maggie introduce herself again.
Yes, since we've been a few minutes, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself again and tell them about your show because we have some new people coming in now.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. I'm new to Food Talk TV. I'll be joining for a new show called Foodie Friday with Maggie. I'm in Atlanta, so that's going to be 5 p.m. East Coast. And I am your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. So if you like to eat and you need to make some healthier alternatives for you, I can't wait to be part of the Food Talk family.
Hey, thank you. I'm so happy to have you.
We really are, yep. And we're glad you're on Fridays now. You got prime time with us.
Absolutely.
I like to call it prime time.
Let's do it.
So, what is your favorite dairy substitute?
So this is a little bit controversial. At least people seem to make it that way. I say, I am not the food police. Please eat what you like. But it's something about cow dairy that I have to avoid. When I eat milk and cheese and cream and yogurt, I love it. It just doesn't love me back. I get really congested and mucousy, almost like I have a cold.
Oh,
so
wow.
what I can have are goat's milk products, sheep's milk products, plant-based products. So I love goat's cheeses. I'll even do a sheep's milk cheese. Every once in a while, like a plant-based butter or something like that. I can have bison, cottage cheese, or buffalo mozzarella, anything except for cow dairy. It's something about the proteins came up in my test, so that's what I do.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Now the question that I have
Okay.
is sugar. What substitute do you use for sugar?
I use all of them, well, almost all of them. And I know a lot of people feel strongly about this one too, but I have, oh goodness, everything from Splenda to stevia to xylitol to monk fruit to allulose to all of them. I keep all of them here. So anything that works, some of them are better in beverages, some of them are better with heat. You just try. Sometimes people don't like the aftertaste. Some of them blend better. Some of them are a little bit stronger. But that's what I do. I just experiment, and sometimes we like it and sometimes we don't, but we just keep going until we find what works for us.
Right.
And you do everything substitute, or like baked goods or drinks?
Pretty much everything. I love seeing the viral recipes, like, cottage cheese was everywhere for a while, and I'll see if I can do that with a substitute for cottage cheese, maybe a buffalo ricotta or something like that. So I just take the same recipes that we would cook for the family, and I just think to myself, I wonder if it would work if we substitute, and I go live and we try it.
Awesome.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hi, Brianna and Josh. Welcome in. Thank you for all the gifts. Appreciate it. Thank you for the gift, Mr. Queen. And hi, Miss Mota.
Hey, Miss Malta.
We're making costillitas and salsa verde. Thanks for the follow, Andy. Appreciate it. Okay, so I was going to ask you. Oh gosh, I have this. I don't know if you can see it. Do you know about this?
Yes, I have used that actually as a sweetener, like a honey substitute in tea or different beverages, because the liquid, it just dissolves better for me. I have the granular sweeteners, I have the powdered sweeteners, the liquid sweeteners. But yes, how do you like to use it?
Well, I bought it because for Mr. Crown, because they say it doesn't affect your glycemic index. Is that true?
Okay, I'm not a doctor, but
Okay.
I've heard that it doesn't spike your blood sugar, and allulose is supposed to be really good for baked goods. Yeah, so that's what I go with, and the test results are looking better, so we'll go with that.
I put it one time in the tea. Did you remember if you liked it or not?
I didn't taste the difference with any other tea, so I don't even know.
So, and I wasn't sure. Like, I haven't used it all because I wasn't sure if it was good or not. But I mean, I've heard that it's good. So
It is good. I did a recipe where I made a homemade protein bar that called for either agave or something like that. I needed like a liquid to go with the protein powder and everything, and I remember using that, and it worked fine for me. It's a little liquidy, so be careful when you pour. A little goes a long way. It's not thick like a honey, but I thought it was perfectly fine. I have it in my pantry now. We're
Nice.
twinning.
great. So we have our if you're just joining us, we're making the salsa verde, the green salsa now with the tomatillos. We did about 2 pounds of tomatillos, about 4 jalapenos. If you like spicy, you can use serranos. You can use more or less. We have we have onion, and we also have garlic cloves. We're choosing to fry it. You can also boil it or char them, but we're doing frying, and then we're gonna drop them in the blender and blend them up. But salt and pepper, or just salt, right?
Yeah.
It smells really, really good. Oh, we made it. Oh, I missed 10K. We made it to 11K. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it. Can I open this and see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and we can see that the pork is cooking nicely. It might be less than 30 minutes actually. So that's our pork.
But you gotta let some of that water reduce a
Okay,
little bit, because
perfect.
remember we're still adding the salsa to
Okay.
the salsa.
And these are costillitas, which in English means like little ribs. Like when you put the end, it's little ribs, so little pork ribs. It's really hot.
The lid is hot, or?
The steam is very hot. Okay, welcome and thank you, Tanya, for the chilies. Appreciate it. And you said you're in Atlanta, Maggie?
I am. I'm in Atlanta. I have a question. I've made my own salsa before, but I put the ingredients in the air fryer, and maybe that's what kind of charred them. Does the frying give a different flavor? Is it just your preferred because maybe it's faster? Can you tell me why you fry over the other techniques?
So it's a different flavor. So air frying
We've done that,
is
yeah.
basically like if you're doing them char. So charring is almost the same thing as you air fry them, because we've done it the other way just to try it. We don't do this. I don't boil the tomatillos, and we don't fry them that much, just because we don't like to use oil. But usually, it's the way we do it is char. That's the best way. Personally, that's the best way. But when you make certain tacos, like last time I made some lengua tacos, you want to boil those just because it goes better with it.
Good to know.
And I'm not an expert at it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just my taste buds talking.
Yeah.
And if we've also used them, like that's our Ninja, and we've done it in the air fryer. It's a lot faster. Does it make it creamier?
The oil makes it creamier.
Okay, yeah, and then the oil makes it. Okay, the oil makes it creamier. Hi, Cass. Thanks for the rose. Yeah, because there's a restaurant that has really good salsa, and I realized they said they put jalapenos and oil and garlic, and with the oil, it makes it creamy. So it looks like avocado, but it's really not avocado.
Yummy. That does sound good.
So I think if you boil it, I'm not 100% sure I'm saying this right, but if you boil it, it'll be like a darker green. If you fry it, you can see it's kind of that color. We're gonna add some cilantro. P Pinner, is there a video of him cooking the lengua? Yes.
Yeah,
on
there is
TikTok.
actually. There's one. Did we do this on this live? I think we did.
I think so.
If it's not on FoodtokTV on YouTube, it should be on my channel.
Yes, he did the lengua about how long? About a month ago. Yes.
And then I also did a barbacoa especial. If you're into that, a barbacoa especial is just tongue with the chick meat. So usually it's chick meat is what barbacoa is, beef chick meat. But I added the tongue on there because that's down South Texas. That's the way they do it. They do it with the tongue, and it was amazing.
So he wants to know, what is your channel? You want to say hi so they can follow you?
The one now?
The same guy, P Pinner, wants to know, where is your channel? He's gonna get on his other phone. He's gonna say hello.
To make it easy, yeah. Because some people always have issues finding me.
Yeah, it's Mr_Crown Royal_, but he's gonna say hello. You can click on his name and go ahead and follow him on his personal channel. Okay, so he just said hello, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead
Turn it
and
this way.
pin it if I can. Oh. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know why it's not letting me do that.
I was looking for the same thing. I just learned we can't pin comments if someone is in the box, so blame it on me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's right.
So can
No,
I
remember-
do it? No.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See if you can do it. So I think you're a moderator on here, right?
Okay. Let me try to do it on my phone then. But anyway, if I can't pin it, then just click on his name, Mr. Underscore.
Yeah, all they gotta do is click on my name
underscore,
anyways.
and you just follow him. So I appreciate it. Thank you. He's at like 7K. He's trying to get to 10K. He's gonna make like a special. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a Australian Wagyu ribeye
When you get to 10K?
when I get to 10K. I've done the A5 Wagyu, the more expensive cut, and it's really good. It's just so rich that you can't eat a lot of it. So I've been searching for Australian Wagyu here local because I can get it and we can get it shipped, frozen and all that. But I wanted to get it somewhere local, and I finally found a place that has it, that is allowed to sell it. So I picked it up and it's in my refrigerator.
You're waiting for 10K?
Hopefully it comes soon.
Yeah, he went to this butcher shop for something, and then he's like, I did this thing. And I was like, what did you buy? And he bought that piece of meat, which was like really expensive. But it doesn't bother me. But I knew he bought something when he said, I did this thing. Okay. Thank you. Okay, P. Pinner said that he found you.
Okay,
Great.
sweet.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for the follow on there.
Thanks, Tanya, for the chilies.
All right, so let's get the stuff ready for the tortillas.
All right. Okay, so now we're gonna start. I think it's in the on the bottom. We're gonna start getting the comal or the griddle ready for the tortillas on the bottom.
This one?
We have about Alexa. We have about 14 minutes left for the pork, and then we're going to add the salsa and make the tortillas, and we'll be ready to plate. And this is what the salsa looks like. Looks good. See, it did get a little creamier.
Yeah, because I put a little bit of the oil.
It's beautiful.
Okay. So yeah, so what made it creamy is the
little bit of oil
Yeah,
that
the
I
oil
used.
that he used to cook it in. He dropped the oil in there.
Not
So that's
all of
why
it, just
came
about
creamy.
half of it.
Yeah, so that's why it got creamier. Otherwise, it would be like a darker green. And it looks like it has avocado, but it doesn't. Thank you, Tanya. Okay, and then this is the meat. The liquid is starting to reduce. There's the little ribs, the costillitas. And this is our comal. We're going to make the tortillas.
So you want to let the costillitas cook for about 40-45 minutes. Obviously, if you want it more watery, you can do less. But you remember you have 4 cups of water, and then you're still going to add your salsa inside of that. Man, this is the first time that I'm not really busy the whole time.
Yeah, what do I do now?
We're always doing something. Trivia. Any trivia?
I wasn't ready. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. You should have told me.
Well, I didn't know we were going to have all this free time. You know what? Let's mess with the tortillas. So I don't know if I told y'all. These tortillas, right? They get stuck together. So you have to take them out ahead of time. And I have a buddy that actually, Kingdom, is he in here?
Kingdom, are you in here?
He said that he had that same problem. He said just water your hands. Put water in your hands and then scoop them up.
Nice.
So I'm going to try that because it's really hard to get them apart.
Okay.
Because like I said, it's still raw dough or raw corn, I guess you want to call it.
Okay. And if you're just joining us, you're watching Food Talk TV. Mr. Khan is making costillitas and salsa verde, which is like small cut pork ribs with green salsa. And we have a special guest, Maggie, the substitute teacher, which is going to be our new Food Talk host. Would you mind telling us about yourself one more time, please?
No problem. Hi, everybody. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher due to the Food Talk TV family. I'm going to be starting a show called Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm in Atlanta, so it's going to be on East Coast time at 5 p.m. You can kick off your weekend with me. So I'm here in the box learning and listening and happy to be here. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much and welcome. And PTR, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. If you don't already follow Food Talk TV, please click on the follow button. We really appreciate it. You'll be notified when everyone goes live. If you go to foodtalktv.com, you can you can find all the recipes, all the creators, and see their bios, their schedules, all that good stuff. La Munda, we're not in San Antonio. We're in Dallas, Texas. Are you in San Antonio?
San Antonio.
And is it hot in Maggie? Is it hot in Atlanta?
Is it hot? They call it Hotlanta. I try to stay in the air conditioning. But yeah, it does get hot. And if y'all are in the South, you understand we get that sweltering heat. But we're spoiled. We go from the house to the garage to the car to the shops. Yeah, just probably going to the mailbox is as hot as I get.
It's been really hot. Like past week, it's been like 102. Right now it's 101. We were gonna do something outside, but it's just way too hot.
Yeah, I was gonna do some tri-tip, fajita style tri-tip. It's a new cut that one of my butchers came up with. Well, I don't know if he came up with it, but it's the first time I've seen it. So there's the dough, by the way.
Yes. Okay,
you gotta be careful with it because it does crack.
Yes.
And I was looking, not that brand, but I found some ready-to-cook tortillas at my local mart online. So you all can check your stores in your area and see if you can find them. I think that's the best when they have them. What is it called? The gomal, where they cook the tortillas like in the... Oh, so good. Do the corn ones puff up like the flour ones or no?
You just have to get it just right. They can, but you just like it doesn't always puff up for us. But when it does, it's just like we just got it right. We always want it to puff up, but it doesn't do it all the time.
My mom gets it to do every single time.
His mom taught me how to make tortillas, and she always does them perfectly. And I do the same thing, and they don't
fresh.
Come out.
But my mom makes them fresh.
They don't come out nearly. They don't even come out not even close as good as hers. She has like the magic touch. I think someone was asking, PGR07 was asking, what food recipes will you focus on? Do you mind talking about that a little bit, please?
Not at all. I responded in the comment, but happy to share.
Sorry.
I will be making sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free substitutes. So we'll be doing pancakes. We'll be doing all kinds of regular comfort food that we've all grown to love, but I try to recreate those classic recipes with my substitutes because you never know, someone might be diabetic or pre-diabetic. Also, sometimes people want to avoid dairy or need to avoid dairy. And then gluten, I didn't know it was as big as it was. As much as I love the dough, some of us can't tolerate it too. So such is life, but we still want to enjoy our food. So cannot wait to share those recipes with y'all.
Oh, thank you so much.
We're excited. I know I am. I'm excited for the sugar-free stuff.
Yes. Thank you, D. Amy, for the roses. Appreciate it. Oh, you're getting a lot of roses. Awesome.
I see this screen is like a video game. Y'all, I'm old. There's stuff flying around. There's all kind of, emojis, and I'm trying to keep up with it, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laminda. Someone said they're gonna follow you, so yay. Roger Bible says homemade is better. Yes, I agree.
They are.
And we actually do make. We've made homemade. We just didn't do it today. Like, this would be the flour used to make the homemade ones. This is a yellow one, and that they use this to make those. We just didn't decide not to make them today.
Yeah, these are the yellow corn tortillas. I like the yellow corn tortillas.
Yellow.
At my house, when we were growing up, we couldn't have the yellow corn. We just had the regular corn because my dad hates the smell of this yellow corn. So we could never have them, and maybe that's why I like them so much. I don't know, because when it's denied.
Yeah.
When you're young, it's like what you want.
Yes.
All right, that should be good. That's probably way too many.
Good.
But some of them broke a little bit, so I'll just keep them over
No,
here.
when I did it, I broke all of them. You saw me. Okay, so this is the comal we were talking about. This is the comal. And it's just like a cast iron griddle. That's all it is.
And my wife likes to grease it up, as you can see.
Oh yeah, eased up.
Alexa, about 5 more minutes on that, and then we can put the salsa in. So it's cooking up
I don't
nicely.
have a timer called salsa, but there's one for 30 minutes.
She's okay.
Don't worry about her. Okay, so this is, to me, this is perfect. How much time is it left?
Like 5. Do you want to
5.
call it or make some tortillas and then? Because once you put the salsa, it's not going to be that much, right?
Will you
Time?
let it simmer for another 5,
Okay.
10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing good on time. It's only 7:23.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Maggie, we usually go over in time. We're usually about an hour and a half to pass that.
Oh wow, okay. I'll get my beverage next time.
Yeah. So this is actually good. That we're almost done.
We were worried about this, but we're doing good time.
And this was last minute.
Yes.
Last minute. Like literally, I was at the grocery store grabbing the stuff to make the tacos. So I was gonna make some tri-tip tacos. I don't know.
Tacos.
Street tacos, yes. So everyone does a tri-tip. You know, it's the whole thing. It looks like a little boomerang, right? And they either smoke it, they grill it, they reverse sear it, stuff like that. My butcher that I use, he actually gets the tri-tip. He lays it flat and he slices it thin. Well, not thin, about finger thick, right? And he calls it tri-tip fajita style. Let me show it to you. Come over.
Yeah, Mr. Green, I saw that you did good yesterday. You didn't go. You hardly.
I know.
went
I saw that too.
Yeah.
So here it is, and look how you cut it. It looks just like fajita,
Yes.
but this is tri-tip. You can see the actual shape of the tri-tip here. Like this is one piece, another piece, 2, and then 4 pieces.
And for those of us who don't know what tri-tip is, I see this a lot with the grill masters, but what is it?
So a tri-tip is just a piece of. I think this is the only piece that I don't know where it comes from in a cow. A tri-tip is just a big piece of meat that has 2. I think it's like 2 muscles put together. I'm not 100% sure. Tri-tip's like the only one. Like I've looked up how to butcher a cow and everything, and tri-tip is like the only one that doesn't come up of where it comes from. Like I can tell you a lot of other cuts what part of the cow it comes from, but I haven't looked up the tri-tip yet.
Mustard Queen, I was on there
It's
and
like
I saw.
a roast, a little bit like a roast. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're fine. Okay, she says it's from the bottom part of the sirloin.
Yep.
Bottom part of the
Who's
sirloin.
doing
Okay, so the
Yeah, the
picanha.
hip.
The other cut that I love is picanha. So the picanha is the top, I guess, the top cap of the sirloin. Then there is the sirloin, and then is the bottom, and that's where the tri-tip comes. Is that what she's saying?
That's what Mustard Queen says, yes.
Okay.
And then Lamunda says that the tri-tip is lean.
It is, but did you see all that marbling in it? That tri-tip, I didn't know the tri-tip had so much marbling in it.
She says it's a triangle cut, so tri-tip.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it's a little hard to cut because you have like, so it's basically like this. It's basically like this. This is the way it looks. Probably from the top corner, right? And then it narrows out here and it narrows out here. So people cut it here because the what do you call it? The grain on this side goes one way, and then when you hit the middle, it turns the opposite way. And you know you have to go against the grain all the time. So
Yeah.
people cut it in the middle and then cut it the way they're supposed to cut it.
Wow.
But in fajita, boy, I have already had it. I haven't made a video of it yet, but I kind of screwed it up because my fire wasn't hot enough. So when your fire's not hot enough, you put your steak on there, it kind of cooks your steak more instead of searing it. So you need a really hot fire, flames if you can get them. And that's what I'm gonna do with this one. But the first time around, it was still good. I mean, tri-tip is good no matter what. It just came out a little bit medium, and I like my stuff to be like medium rare. Maggie, how do you eat meat?
I do. I love a medium steak. Rare is a bit light for me, but people in my family like it medium rare, and that's fine. I always say I'm not the food police. Eat what you like. If you like it, I love it.
That's good.
No, he likes it rare, and I like it medium. So
Yeah, I can have it rare and I can have it medium rare. Medium, it's only if I don't trust the place.
Usually when he cooks a steak, I'll go back and put it on for a few more minutes. Just
Yeah,
so,
I'll make sure I'll leave some fire on so she can cook it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so
do
we have our
metal spatula?
tortillas
Oh,
in there.
should we use this?
And you want to get the tortilla thing? So, yeah, this is just the ready to cook tortillas and about maybe a minute on it. Let's see if they puff up. They might puff up. We'll see. Oh, we're almost at 15K. Thank you so much for all the likes. We appreciate it.
Tap that screen, everyone. Tap that screen. What do they say? If you ain't tapping, you slacking?
Yeah, lots of
Or if
stuff.
you ain't tapping, you're napping?
Yes. Or something, if you're not talking, you're stalking. I've heard that too.
Yeah, there you go. How many people we got in here?
82.
Oh.
And this one, I can show them the pork. Yeah, it's ready to go. Just, are you gonna drain it or like?
No, you
are
gotta,
gonna
yeah,
put-
you gotta
put the
leave it like
sauce?
that. Yeah,
Okay,
just
leave it
put the
like
sauce like that.
Okay, nice.
I think it's right. Alexa, how much on the timer?
You have 20 seconds left on
Yeah,
20 seconds,
so
let's
it's
do it.
done. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do it. The salsa in.
Does the bone stay in?
Yes, well, that's, let me see. So most of these bones is the cartilage. So that's why you want to let it cook. I love eating the cartilage bones. But I was looking at some of these ribs and it's an actual bone. When you go to the Mexican restaurant, it smells like gas.
Alexa,
Okay.
stop.
When you go to the Mexican restaurants or wherever they sell it, they do leave it with the bones. I was trying to get the ones that didn't have the bones in it.
But you just get it with your finger and eat it, right?
Yeah, it's so soft with the tortilla. It's so soft that it's just the bone, you know, the meat falls off the bone. I think I put too much oil because it's
creamy.
Yeah, it's a little
okay.
creamier than I would have wanted.
It's okay.
But as long as it's not spicy, that's the only thing I was worried about. So now it's just gonna cook a little bit.
And we're cooking it with the juices from the pork, right? We didn't drain it.
No,
so,
no,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna give it more flavor.
Put that over there. Check on the tortillas.
Oh, good. We did a little. Oh, that one's trying to puff up. That one was trying to puff up a little bit. There it is.
I think they
Can
are.
you see that? Can you see them puffing up?
I see.
Yeah. So
Nice.
he did a good job because he's letting them puff up. Yeah, that one's puffing up nicely. That
Yeah.
one.
Baby. My mom makes them puff up all the time, and we connect even when we make them fresh.
Look. See, you have your mom's genes, so you can make it puff up.
So, let me get some back. Oh,
Thank you for the chilies, Mr. Queen. Sorry. That was a super close up.
It's okay. They enjoy me, don't they?
That smells really good. I like the color.
This smells good. I mean, honestly, the tortilla itself smells good.
Yeah. I want to just eat one just with salt.
Oh,
What?
let me tell you about Grandma's recipes, and it's so simple. Bring it to me, please.
Okay.
So, my grandma, when she would make fresh tortillas, my grandma would never buy store-ready tortillas, right? She would make them out of scratch. She would make the dough, put the water in there, and make them. Oh, that's beautiful.
Hi, Jeanette. Welcome
Let me
in.
get these out really quick, guys. And
We have a little tortilla thing.
what she would do is she would get the tortilla and she would put them on there. She would, turn it, let it cook a little bit, not all the way. And then she would grab it. It's hot. I don't know how she can handle it because I can barely do it. She would put it on there and she would get a little bit of salt, just salt, sprinkle the salt. She would make it into a ball, and then she would put it back on there for a little bit. Grab it, and then for some, when we were young, she would make it until she would make little legs out of it and stuff like that.
Aww.
But she called it a tortilla ball. That's all it was, and it was so good. and all they had was just a little bit of sprinkled water and salt. That's it.
You're gonna make one?
No, not with these.
Oh,
You need
okay.
the
The real,
real.
okay.
Yeah, I need the real dough.
Yeah. Aiden loves them.
Yeah, I make them for we make them for my son. When my wife is she makes tortillas. She makes a few of them for the kids. Well, for the kid because one of them left.
Oh.
One of them flew the coop, which my wife is sad about.
Yeah, so sad. P. Pinner says he likes butter on his tortillas.
Oh, speak about butter. So I like butter with them too. If you go to the Tex-Mex restaurants, they always give you tortillas with butter. But check this out. HEB sells buttered tortillas. And like they're really buttery because you can taste the
butter
butter.
croissants.
Yeah.
Have you had those, P. Pinner? Some people spread guacamole on them. Yes, we actually have guacamole. I think I'm going to do that.
A buddy of mine just sent me a video of I think what I'm going to make next. So it's like a surf and turf taco.
Ooh.
But they put cheese on the scale, on the comal, right? They let it burn up. You put the tortilla on top of there, you flip it over, and now you have a tortilla with cheese on it. They put guacamole on top of it, and then you put your steak and your shrimp.
Ooh. I like that.
That looks so good. I think that's what I'm making next.
That sounds good.
I may have to swipe that too and use a gluten-free tortilla.
Yeah, you can use the cheese for the tortilla. Just make sure you flip it over and cook the other side too. People
Was there a tortilla in there, or the cheese was the tortilla?
No. You can do it, but what I said, there is a tortilla. You put the tortilla on top of the cheese. Mm-hmm. Scoop up the cheese.
Gluten-free tortilla, dairy-free cheese coming right up.
There you go. That's what we're here for. Share recipes with everyone. Well, I haven't done it yet, so.
Yeah, just go to HEB and they have the better ones. You gonna try one, or are you gonna wait?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a tortilla eater. Like you can just eat them by themselves.
Yeah.
I don't. I just I like them with my food. Look how this one popped up.
Ooh. There
Do
you
they
go.
get crispy, or are they still kind of soft and foldable?
They're soft and foldable. Look over here.
They're a little crispy,
See?
but they're foldable. Yeah.
They don't break. Okay, so
They're still popping up.
bring it back up here.
Okay.
10-second cooking school, which I don't even know if it is. Don't let them cook too long because yes, if you let them cook too long, they'll start getting crispy like a tostada,
Yeah.
and then it will break.
You can make a tostada.
Yeah, you can make a tostada out of it. So what my dad does is when they're ready, my mom takes them out. She takes them out and then she'll like stack them up right. We'll eat and everything. And then afterwards, my dad will grab a few and put them on the comal, which is like I guess the griddle if you want to call it. And he'll just leave them there on low heat, and they become real crispy, and that's the way he loves to eat them.
Alamunda says she makes tortillas with spelt flour, salt, avocado oil, and more water. I've never heard of spelt flour. What is that? Do you know what that is, Maggie?
I've heard of it, but let me Google to the rescue. It sounds very healthy.
Yeah, I mean it's probably better using fresh masa. But
It is a wheat. It is also known as dinkel wheat or whole wheat, and it's an old grain. So yeah, I've never cooked with it, but there's so many ways. There's so many flours you can get: almond flour, chickpea flour, coconut flour. I mean, different flours if you can't have grains. But yeah, that sounds very rustic.
Awesome. Thank you, Cooking with Father Prunier, for the
Try it,
chilies.
baby.
Appreciate it. To see if it's spicy.
Try the sauce. No, to
Sounds
see
like
if
I
it's.
don't care for the pork, but
I know, just the sauce, just the sauce. See if it needs a little salt.
I'm gonna try it.
So I'll let my wife try it because she can handle heat. I cannot stand heat.
Here, hold this. Oh gosh.
That looks so pretty.
That's good.
Is it?
It's a little spicy.
It is spicy? Goodness gracious.
A little bit. It goes to the back of your throat. But it's good.
Oh, I can't wait to try it. Does it need a salt or pepper? It needs salt? Can you put some on there for me? It's over here.
Oh, for me, I don't know. But...
Well, okay, do half of what you would put.
Okay.
Because I didn't even put that much salt actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
There, no, it's not.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Lamunda. She says it looks delicious.
It does, doesn't it? Guys, quick secret. This is my first time making it.
Yeah. So then,
We always do pork rinds. Like last time we made some pork rinds. We always do beef. I've never actually made the pork version of this. So in Mexican dishes, they call them, what do they call them?
Guisos.
Guisos. It's basically a sauce with some kind of meat inside of it.
Yes.
They use beef, they use pork, they use chicken, they use just eggs alone by themselves in the salsa. And they call those guisos. So it's a lot they do. This is the first time I've made the one with the little ribs. With the little riblets or cross-cut ribs.
Mustard says she likes the spatula. It's Mad Hungry. We got it from QVC. They have a lot of like just different ones. They're so like handy. And they're like silicone, so they're really good.
And they do get hot if you, because I had it close over here and it was hot. Even though it's silicone, it still gets hot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So La Munda made the same recipe with light gravy, onions, garlic, and poblano chilies.
Oh, very nice. A lot of people starting to do poblano stuff. They're making a poblano spaghetti. Like it's a Mexican spaghetti.
Like a green spaghetti.
Yes.
Maybe we can make that.
I do want to try that.
Okay. Does it have a sour cream? No.
They do put a little sour cream. I think it's either sour cream or crema.
I'm gonna ask her. Maggie, is there a substitute for sour cream when there's a sour cream in the recipes? Because I know Mr. Crown can't have sour cream, but we don't know what's a good substitute for that.
You know, a lot of people like to do Greek yogurt. I think that goes well. If you can't have any dairy at all, I do some plant-based yogurts, almond milk yogurt, coconut yogurt. The only thing with the almond yogurt, if you're big on texture, almond milk yogurt has a little bit of a grit to it at the finish. Coconut yogurt is a little bit lighter and smoother, but with food, I think it's fine. So that would probably be my recommendation. Greek yogurt if you can't have sour cream, and then almond yogurt or coconut yogurt.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's not dairy that I can't have. I never really got it checked, but my doctor, when he was checking for all the symptoms and stuff like that, because I didn't go to the allergy doctor. He just kind of told me what it could be. It's something that's in the sour cream. Babe, you're like pointing somewhere else.
Sorry, I was mixing the sauce.
I know. It's something that's in the sour cream, but also the yogurt also has it too. So I can't do yogurt either. The yogurt, the cottage cheese, the sour cream, and something else he told me has the same ingredient that it's what messes with my stomach.
Hi, Kunchi. Thank you for the chilies.
Yeah.
So,
I'll have to think on that one.
yeah.
Thank you, Thunder, for the follow. Appreciate
So yeah,
it.
I've heard where they say use the yogurt, Greek yogurt, for what do you call it? For a substitute of sour cream. And I don't know if it's because I eat too much sour cream, but I used to literally, when I was going to pour some on my dish, I would get a spoon and just eat it.
Yeah.
I used to love sour cream.
Thank you,
love
Kunchi,
that.
for all the gifts.
What about the plant-based? So I know Kite Hill makes a sour cream that's made from, I don't know if it's an option for you. I think it's made from
I
almond.
haven't tried it, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a try. What was the name of it? So you can.
What was the name of it again?
The brand is Kite Hill. I'll put it in the chat, but yeah, Kite, like fly a kite, and hill, like up the hill. It's a whole brand of vegan spreads. I'm not vegan, but because I have to avoid dairy, I will do some plant-based sour creams, some yogurts. They have cream cheese. All these are made from non-dairy sources, so that could be an option.
All right, thank you.
We got that one puffed up. Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're puffing up nicely. That one really puffed up. Thank you for all the gifts. Kunchi's just showering you with gifts.
Man, Kunchi, I appreciate it, Kunchi. Did you show them what we're making?
Yes. And you're 50% your gold. Someone said, is it life cultures maybe that messes you up?
I don't know. This was what, when I was like maybe around 20 when I talked to my doctor about it.
Cooking with Father. We are making. Are you okay?
Okay.
We are making costillitas en salsa verde, which is like little pork ribs cut in green salsa. And then we're also making corn tortillas. They're already ready to cook, but we're heating them out with command. Everything's just about ready. And we're going to start plating and you can try it.
Yeah.
And the recipe will be on Food Talk TV.
I will probably send it out later tonight, so she'll probably put it up late tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yes.
She's really fast with it.
Yes.
It was my fault that I didn't send this to her early, but it's because, you know, like I said, this was a last minute thing. Actually, last second thing. It was like I went outside to turn on the fire, and I was like, no.
Oh, it's hot.
Way
yes,
too hot.
It's very hot. Yes, Cooking with Kunchi is on Food Talk, another Food Talk creator, Tuesdays at 3 p.m.
How many creators do we have in here? Let's shout them out.
Yeah, if you're a Food Talk creator, please.
Say yo, yo, yo.
Yes, and so we can give you a shout out.
Yes.
What chili are we using? We're using jalapeno. We just used tomatillos and jalapeno.
A green salsa.
A green salsa. So tomatillos, jalapeno, garlic, onion. He doesn't like it too spicy, but it's actually a little spicy. Okay.
You use, for this recipe, you use serranos.
Yes.
But I do spicy, and I can handle spice. I just want to enjoy my food. To me, when it's too spicy, I can't enjoy it.
Okay, and so we have some yo-yos. Mustard Queen, her show is on Thursdays at 7, and she's the
Central
manager,
Time, and it's all
manager?
Central Time.
She's the general manager?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's also the general manager of Food Talk TV?
Yes, Food Talk TV.
Yes. Okay, 7. And then Maggie, the substitute teacher, her show will be Fridays at 4 Central Time.
Right before ours.
Right before ours.
So she comes out at everything in Food Talk TV is Central Time, guys. So she will be on at 4:00 p.m. Central Time, and then I come on at 6:30. So we'll be going back to back, guys. So you'll have Fridays full of recipes.
Yes.
Just in time for your date nights.
Yes.
That sauce looks like it's thickened up too. It looks
Yeah, it
delicious.
did. Look at that. Look at that. It's too hot. I want to try it, but I don't think it's too hot. Go ahead and turn it off.
Okay. Oh, and Kunchi, she is from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, did you shout out Kunchi?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Oh,
We have a
that's
full
good.
Friday night, says Mustard Queen. Sorry, I didn't know you put it in there. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Nope. Same time.
Oh, that's good.
Is it good? Is it spicy?
It's good though. It's really good. Oh, that's hot.
It's not spicy?
No, but like you said, it hits the back.
Yeah, it does. You like it?
I do.
Good choice. Good last minute choice.
Oh yeah, they say when you do last minute things, it's usually the best thing. Oh yeah, it's kicking in.
Yes, if you don't mind, while we're plating, would you like to tell us the last few moments, your story or more about
yourself?
you? Yes,
Yeah.
while we're plating, if you don't mind.
Okay, no problem, everyone. So again, Maggie, the substitute teacher. So I am a mom of 2 teenage boys. One's a senior in high school, so I'm getting close to the flying of the coop. Understood the little heartbreak there. I work in tech, so I work a 9 to 5. From home, and then I get up and I do my live streams, usually dinner time. My channel is Maggie, the substitute teacher. Let's see, I like to come up with recipes, recreating some of the viral videos that are online. The boys are 15 and 17. I'm divorced. They actually live with dad, and so I'm kind of an early empty nester. So it gives me time to do some other fun things like stream online with you all. So that's it. I don't know if there are any questions, but that's a little about me.
Yeah,
Thank
see if anybody
you.
has any questions for her.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Maggie, please put them in the chat and she'll be happy to answer them.
She's going to be our new person if you want to on that. I mean, I know we've said it plenty of times, but
Yeah, she's going to be our new food, how do you say, food host?
Food Talk TV.
Food Talk TV personality, going on Friday, starting next Friday, hopefully at 4 o'clock. So please join. And if you don't already follow Food Talk TV, please give us a follow.
You don't
and
follow Maggie?
Yes, and also, yes, I'm sorry. Click also, give Maggie a follow on her personal channel. And do you go on every day, or how often do you go on?
I do. I stream every day, so I make food and femininity content, usually about half and half, but I love to eat clearly. And I do. I stream every day, so there's always something going on. Thank you all for joining, following, and, being part of the community. That looks so good. Where did the rice magically appear from?
The rice was made last night, actually.
Okay, I thought these.
We've made recipes on here for the rice already, so it's like, you know what? We'll skip the rice and we'll just say through the magic of time, boom.
It's like we're always making rice. I'm always making rice, so that's probably something y'all don't want to see anymore because I'm always making it, or we're always making it. There it is. So instead of making more rice, we'll just use the one we already had.
I'll take some extra cilantro sprinkled on everything, please.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
So love cilantro. He has it ready for you. There it is. Show me your little plate, your little bowl. Yeah, it's like a little
Mexican style.
Mexican style. He likes that. Oh, thank you, Kunchi, for all the chilies. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, Kunchi.
And there we are. Beautiful. You have your golden fork, or you're going to use your tortilla?
I could use a golden fork to try it, but I'm going to let it cool down because I can't handle heat.
Yeah, and sometimes he doesn't when he eats something like this, he doesn't need a fork. He just uses his tortilla. Sorry, to scoop it up. Sorry, I'm having technical.
Tighten it up, baby.
Okay. Yeah, so he just uses the tortilla to scoop everything up, but he's going to use a fork right now.
Oh, you know what? Let me
Wow, you're almost at your goal.
take pictures.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
I think Kuji's going to make it happen. Thank you, Mr.
Come on. You guys can make it happen.
Thank you so much. And we're almost at 20K. Please tap the screen. Thank you. There it is. Beautiful. Don't forget to take pictures.
That's what I'm doing.
That is beautiful.
And I don't know, if they've told you, and you probably already do this, but just whenever you do your plating, make sure you take pictures. So when you upload your recipe, you take pictures. Because sometimes there's been times where he's forgotten to take a picture.
Yeah, plenty of times
and you're
where I
I
forget.
should take a picture when it looks so nice and pretty. Thank you, Kyle.
I'll tear up into it before I even.
Yeah.
I know, before you devour it, it does. It looks so good. And the red plate is a perfect pop of color.
Oh, wow. You met your goal. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
Kunchi.
Thank you for meeting that
All the
goal.
gifts.
Was it Kunchi that made it? Or
Yes.
tag
I
team?
mean, there were Mustard was in there too. She sent some, and Kunchi did too. So, thank you so much. She said, "Take pictures so the boss doesn't get mad." That's Mustard Queen. It's me. I'll get mad. Okay. Oh wait. Well, we thought we were gonna go over, but it's almost 8 o'clock.
Dang it.
Oh well.
So, don't know how. Okay.
Can you go
I'm
up?
sure everybody has their way of eating, but
You go up or sit?
this is no, show it right here.
Okay.
But then you can lift it up.
Yeah.
What in my house, in a Mexican house, right? The way we eat is you get your tortilla, okay? You cut a piece off, right? I usually do half, but I'm gonna be gentle since I'm on screen, right? And what you want to do is you use this to scoop whatever it is you want to eat. I'm sure that's very hot, so I'm probably just gonna leave this by itself for now and just grab a little salsa and a little bit of rice, just like that.
I like.
That's good. I want to try the pork, but it's just too hot.
Oh, so that was just the salsa and the rice?
No, it's just the salsa and the rice. Here, let's try. Let's
Okay, I
try.
see. Okay.
What I do for Food Talk.
Burn his tongue.
There's a whole piece right there.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't
Be
have a
careful.
bone.
Yeah, so be careful.
It does have a little bone on it, so I'll just take a little bite.
That bites.
It's so unfair to be on this side. This is so bad.
There's the expression I was looking for.
Oh yeah, I can tell how tender it is. You didn't even have to work on it.
And the cartilage, I love cartilage. That cartilage is very soft too. Has a little bit of crunch on it.
So there's no bone? Oh, one. Uh-oh. Okay.
Very tiny bone.
Oh, be careful.
That's so good.
Yeah, Master Queen says, don't come to Food Talk hungry because you're going to leave hungrier.
Yeah, you are. That is really good.
Yum.
Goodness gracious.
And that's the first time we've made it, right? So maybe it might be.
First time I've made it with pork.
Yeah. We can
Well
do
done.
it. We can do it more often now.
The other day I made the pork rind, remember?
Oh, yes.
But it's
Chicharron.
yeah, the first time I actually make it with like pork, like meat, I guess. That was so good. Golden fork.
Now you can eat it with the fork.
Yeah. Ooh, that is getting a little spicy, but it's not as spicy as the restaurants, man.
Amunda says, amazing job.
Thank you, thank you. The restaurants be killing me. That one didn't have a bone.
Oh, nice. Just cartilage or nothing?
Nothing, just pure meat.
Wow.
Bye bye. Ooh. It might be a little too spicy for you, babe.
Okay. Oh, because it's going to mess with my stomach.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's really good. I was about to cuss.
Oh, no.
All right. So there you go, guys. Costillitas and salsa verde with some Mexican rice. Yes, ma'am.
La Munda says I would have a side dish of charro beans too. I actually told him let's make charro beans, but
My wife wanted to make charro
Yeah.
beans. It's too hot.
it is hot, and our AC is not working. So like right now
It's work. My wife keeps saying it's
I
not
mean,
working.
it's
She doesn't think it's working because it's just so hot outside that it's
Yeah.
not. It can't keep up.
yeah. So we're hot.
So it's fresh in here. It's just, I guess, not cold enough for her.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Maggie, what do you think?
I think that is amazing. I want to jump through the screen and eat my way out. I'll put some pico on the side there and just, it looks incredible. I learned so much. This was so much fun. Yes. Please have some for me.
Thank you. I'll have some for everyone. But yeah, so guys, remember Maggie will be on 4 p.m. Central Time here on Food Talk TV on Friday. So right before my show, she'll come on. And can you tell us one more time the name of the show and what you'll be cooking for us?
Yes, everyone. So Maggie, the substitute teacher, you'll see me on Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I make sugar substitute, dairy substitute, and gluten substitute recipes. And we're going to start with my signature Maggie cakes, which is a blueberry pancake with my substitutes.
Wow.
Tune in. We'll be tuning in right before we get on.
I'll be prepping.
Absolutely.
Before I get on.
Pinner says, thank you so much for your time and teachings.
Thank
And then Cooking with Father wants to know where you're from.
Me or Maggie?
I'm
How about we both say
Yes.
We're in Texas. We're in Dallas, Texas. Maggie, where are you from? If you want to say.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. My family comes from Ghana, West Africa. That's where I was born. So we have African heritage and cuisine as well.
Oh, nice. Will you be doing some of that?
You know, my mom is like the African Martha Stewart. I just don't even try. When she's in, maybe when she'll come in the kitchen and show me, because the kids love grandma's cooking. I need to learn. I can do a few basics, but you know, they come in behind you and start stirring stuff. She has her mystery spices, and I'm like, Mom, what is that? She's like, you do not need to know. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to make this if you don't tell me? So we'll see.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
Grandmas don't like to tell, and everything is in their head. Everything they call it the season hand too.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So there you go. Thank you again for joining us on this Friday evening. Remember, from now on, starting next Friday, I believe, if everything goes good, you will have 2 shows on Friday, back to back. One at 4 p.m. Central Time, and the other one is myself at what?
6:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were telling me to turn that off. And then it's myself and my wife at 6:30 Central Time.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, guys. I went ahead and said hello on there, guys. If you look at that, it says hello. That's me, Mr. Cromwell. If you just click on that, you can hit that follow button, make it a lot easier for you guys to follow. Also, if you want to click on Maggie's picture, you can also follow her. And like I said, she'll be on hopefully next Friday. And I think she will be on People's Boxes. Maggie, are you going to be in other people's boxes until then?
Yes, so I believe I'm going to be on Sunday evening with Kaz, and then I
Nice.
think early Wednesday morning there's a midweek show. So you all will see me again.
So probably Andrea or
Red Wagon.
Red Wagon?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it
I'm
real?
still learning.
Okay. All right. So we're excited to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. I'm sure our audience is going to love you. I know I'm already excited to see some of the stuff you're going to cook.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And thanks for being in our box today.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed being here.
I did. This was fun. I learned a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And we're going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the gifts you guys have given. And peace out.
All right. Good night. Good night, Maggie.
Good night.
Bye.